Hi, I forgot to do an intro to this video. I kind of just like went into it. So here's the intro live from me uploading the video. So basically this video is gonna be me doing like a dimensional balayage on my client. It's gonna be a dimensional brunette. So that's what you are about to see. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so she's already partied off, but here's kind of the gist of what we have going on. So we did low lights last time. It's obviously faded again because she was so blonde for so long. So this is what we're working with. So I'm just gonna try to break this up a little more defined and then bring some of the lightness back up so she's not so contrasted at the root. And yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay, so I'm mixing up her low lights. So what I'm gonna do on her is really soft low lights. I'm going in with 5N, 5NW because her inspo photo was like a very, like, almost like a milky cool brunette. So the 5NW for me is like a very milky creamy tone. So that's why I'm doing 5N and 5NW. I'm dropping it a shade darker than what I feel like I would normally do. And the only reason I'm doing that is because I don't want it to fade. She has been doing like solid blonde for quite some time, so taking her darker is also a process because it's going to want to lighten up to the color that it's been for so long. So anyway, I'm going to go through, do a bunch of low lights, baby light style, and then once that's in, I'm going to go in and add some TZ lights just to bring some of the lightness up. So here we go. Okay, so I already started my low light pattern on the bottom, but this is kind of the gist of what I'm doing. Super fine waves, well, I guess not super fine, but like highlight waves, going in with my Redken Shades EQ formula and making sure that everything's fully saturated. Every time I do low lights, I always like to end it with like a straight brush stroke, just like that, so there's no splotches. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. And how cute are these from our foils? I'm obsessed with them. But okay, so here I'm doing the same thing. I'm kind of playing around with my weave sizes. I'm trying not to stay too consistent on all of them. So here I did a little bit more spaced out. And the reason that I'm not keeping them so consistent is because I want some variation in her hair. I don't want it to look the same all over. So I'm continuing her low lights on the side. I basically am doing 1-inch sections, and I'm using the Redken Shades EQ, but I'm using it with the gel. I always use the gel whenever I do low lights just because it makes the consistency a little bit thicker. I don't think I've ever low lighted with the liquid. It's just a little too runny for me. So that's what I'm doing here. Again, pretty wide sections, and I'm leaving that very top little slice that you just saw, and that's going to be a low light sheet. And I just like doing that when I'm doing brunette balayages because I feel like it just softens everything, especially at the root area. So we just did all of her low lights. So all these foils that you see right here are just low lights. So now I'm going to go in and do some cheesy lights in between to bring up some of the lightness. Okay, so let's go in with the teasy light. I'm doing this last because I don't need it to process for super long. I don't have to get her super light, like honestly like level 7, 8. I'm using the Agora Schwarzkopf lightener, and I'm using 20 vol, not overlapping, just doing it where it needs. And then I'm going through just in between my low lights and again teasy lights. For me, it's easier to do this in 2 steps instead of doing one low light, one highlight, one low light, one highlight at the same time. So yeah, I don't know, just how I stay organized. And yeah, so satisfying. I love this lightener. I love how thick it is. So yummy. And yes, I always smack my foils shut like that. It incubates it for me, and I've just always done that. Alright, so after all of her teasy lights are in and all of her low lights, It's money piece time. Here we go. I actually normally don't do my money pieces like this. I like to separate it in two sections, one on each side of her part. But for whatever reason, on this day, I was feeling crazy and did it like this. So anyway, I am doing 3 back-to-back little baby lights on her money piece, and then I'm going to end it with a teasy light on the back. Again, I'm still using the Agora Schwarzkopf because it sticks so well, and again, I just love the consistency of it. So right here, I'm on her 3rd baby light. And why did I do 3? I did 3 back to back because she wanted it pretty bold, and 3 is like my go-to when someone wants a bold money piece. 3 back to back and then ending it with a teasy light, kind of like what I'm doing right here, is the perfect combination for a bold money piece. That's kind of what I'm doing here. I'm gonna end it just to diffuse it so it doesn't just abruptly stop. Mixing up her toner right now, and I'm gonna do 7NW to keep it like neutral and like milky and creamy. How many times can I say that in this video? And then I'm also doing 8V, 8T to like cool it out, but then 7NW to control it slightly. Here we go. Okay, you guys, I suck. I didn't record. The camera died, so here's me adding some layers in her hair. But if you want to see how I shadow root and tone, go back to some of my other YouTube videos and you'll see exactly how I do it on there. So I brought it to the top, but not all the way, but like you still have those pieces shooting up, so you can feel so real. I'm gonna write this somewhere down. Do you like this? Yeah, I like it. This is a good photo. I like the honey tone to the top. Yeah, exactly. How do you want to start? This photo shoot. It's hard. I love when I curl it. Yeah? You curl it? You want to curl it? Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, here is her after on my iPhone because getting an after on the camera looks so awkward and there's too much dead space. So here it is straight and here she is curled. I am absolutely obsessed. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time.